Hello, and welcome to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm Serial, and your Let's Player through this absolute, well, sh- S show. I don't think I can actually swear within the first minute or so. I have to double check those YouTube guidelines, but I'll get around to it eventually. Maybe. Alright, so last episode we rescued Chancellor with a counselor, and I already forgot her name. But anyway, everybody pretty much up and leveled. I had to reload an old save, so I just went ahead and redid that real quick. I'm also curious to know that if this camp event that I didn't do is that same event that I might have been looking forward to actually having to edit later. But well, I just don't know yet, so. And things keep cropping up to, more or less make that happen. I think there's going to be just a lot of camping today. If nothing else, I found a post on Reddit that goes into doing some edits to the save file itself. Which, if I have to, I will spend the time to do it, but I'm definitely not looking forward to doing that. It's, I guess, if anything, I learned that it's nice to know it's not just me having like issues of certain things happening, or in this case, not happening. So let's go rest. I want to find out what this camp event is.
That was so scary. Oh my gods. But we're back now, safe, and we can have soup. I made it. Want some?
Sure.
Slurp happy.
Yeah, she only offers like 4 different kinds of soup. I think I also have to do something involving Shadowheart's parents as well, which is why I kind of want to hurry up and get to the end of that. But I don't have to do it right this second. But anyway, I'm more interested to know what this particular camp event is, although I think I might know, but also, where the hell's Minthara? Oh, there she is. She's got her own camp here. So yeah, it's a scene that I don't really quite recognize, and we haven't really got the hotel room yet. Not that I'm in a hurry to. I kind of like these little camp events. When you actually get the hotel room, it's a lot easier to find your comrades, but by that same token, I think it also kind of makes things a little bit too bland. Also, it's huge. It's so unrealistic for a hotel room. Anyway. Really? That owlbear egg is worth 40. I don't know if I want to eat that. Anyway.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. will live again.
The right. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Why should we let Cazador have all the fun? After all he's done to us.
Vengeance will taste sweet paired with ascension. You think he's ever kept a promise?
He will never let us be free.
You will know that.
After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun.
You want to see him dead.
Well, that's different. I think last time they just went straight after me. Yeah, it's a 50-50. It is what it is. Yay!
He is different. Stronger. Fire in his eyes. Maybe he could take Cazador's place. Maybe he could free us.
Perhaps we can get back at Cazador and finish the ritual. The Seven can unite and... Oh. The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no choice. We must obey. Get out of here, Astarion, before...
Did he just straight pieced out? Well.
Under their noses.
He just straight went, did a meme on us. Oh, hell yeah. 3 with a cleave? Do it. That was kind of weak, actually, but eh. Beggars can't be choosers. Bonk. Oh, no. It's before a long rest. Maxed out Spirit Guardians, please.
Got to press on.
Somehow they say the rest took like 20-something damage each.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Sometimes. Hurt Leon. Forgot we got that legendary sword again. Man, how I've missed that blade. Get off me. Who the hell is this? Violet? Detecting presence. You know what? I care not for what is going on here. And we're fine. The soup and forks, not so much. Oh no. What did I roll? A 2? A 4. With advantage. Yikes. Well, advantage isn't perfect, but it is statistically better than not having it by a lot. Usually about 20, well, roughly about 20 to 25%. No.
Still on my feet.
Ooh, nice crit. Another withering cut. Dang it. So yeah, 4 attacks around with that sword specifically. On a blade singer, that's a lot. Wizards should not have that many attacks around. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to Misty Step out of the harm's way. And then I'm going to blow up Violet. So I don't have disadvantage. Okay, why do I still have disadvantage?
I'm going to enjoy this.
What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family now.
Yeah, can you still force yours?
He cannot, thanks to our wriggling friend. He will be furious. And he'll be even more furious when I get to that crypt and stop him. For what it's worth, thank you. No matter what happens down there, you helped me stand up against him.
Okay.
Another step forward.
So she's got Spirit Guardian still going on down there. Alright. Really? I couldn't get like 8 experience points out of that? I really would like to get a 11th level, please. Alright, I know it just saved. Let me check it. Okay, so. Is this gonna proc? If not, am I wasting my time?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'm stuck here for the time being. No, I'm not. I want to go see Gortash, so I'm going to do that.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now.
You know what? Let's just go ahead and level everybody up. It's bothering me. What is this? Once per short rest, if you drop to 0 while enraged, you gain 1 hit point instead of being downed. Nice. It's actually more handy than it looks. This should get her access to 6th level spells, I think. Yes, it does. We get Sunbeam, Planar Ally, Blade Barrier, Create Undead, Harm, Heal, but most importantly, this. Oh yes, this. Such a good buff. So he's got to gain 2 spells. You know, I can't argue with Chain Lightning. That's pretty good. I can't really argue with Disintegrate either. It does a lot of damage. More than the base cantrip I've been flinging around. And I really want to take Chain Lightning. But I know I absolutely have to take Globe of Invulnerability. That spell is just too useful. Alright.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now.
So I'm going to keep that one as Actually, I haven't used main play 2 in forever. And no real need to go back there, so let's use that one. At this point, going back like 30 hours. Yikes. That might actually get me to uninstall.
Time to press ahead.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
This might be a mistake, so if it is, then I guess
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
we'll see.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Oh, that's right. I was going to bring Wyll. And die. How many of these do I got? Oh. I don't know why it's got to not stack it like that. Anyway. Well, Act 3 is one of those acts I don't really have a good idea on which is the best way to go about it. So, YOLO. Let's go get Wyll.
Always good to talk, my friend. Make some room, and I'm all yours.
I know, damn it. I wish... If I could have up to 6 people, that would probably solve my issues. I would take the 4 that I have now on top of
What's on your mind?
Astarion, because I need a rogue, and that would allow me just to be focused on being a wizard. Or, you know, whatever else. I could just be a straight swords bard or something, you know?
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the...
I know you'd love to go, Gale, but this one... I kinda want to take Wyll on just for the story connection.
Always good to talk, my friend. That's the spirit.
Alright. So considering how he has a 20 charisma, his agonizing blast, or his eldritch blast, should do a truck ton of damage. It will definitely be better than what Gale can do. Although Gale's just a straight pure caster class, so... With Wyll, unfortunately, I suppose I could respec him just to be a sorcerer. Although I think... Excuse me, that was a random yawn. Although I think there might be some issue with Mizora on that one. She wouldn't be too happy.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Alright, dude.
Still alive, so that's progress.
How's his AC at 20? Demonic resilient. Okay, that's why. A draconic resilience. Because I made him a dragon-blooded sorcerer. Yeah, I think this might be one of the rare times that overall sorcerer might be the better class than wizard. Usually there's give and take in both. They're pretty reasonably well balanced with each other, I think, for the most part. But in this case, yeah.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last patriarch.
Oh, now I level. I don't like this. I'm gonna F5 here. I feel like I made a mistake. I should have probably shut down the Steel Watchers. Alright. Synaptic. Gotta get used to saying the T. Stop mumbling my shit. Steel Wind Strike, yes please. I don't even have to think about it. Yikes. Okay, that's definitely not good. Okay. Yeah, those two spells right there are awesome. Honestly, I wish I didn't have to see him with dragon scales and tiefling horns. Alright. Summon Draconic Spirit. Call forth a Draconic Spirit that resembles a chromatic gem or metallic dragon that fights alongside you. Interesting. So he is resistant to fire. Agonizing Blast. Okay. Oh, that would be so hacky. Dominate beasts. Charm spells would be pretty nice here. Not gonna lie. I'll take banishment because this crowd control is always useful. All right. Yikes. I really feel like I should have destroyed the steel watch.
Have to keep going.
And I may yet do so. We'll see.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash.
She's gonna rip his ass apart.
This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
You could just go balls to the walls all out. Let you lead the charge. That being said, I don't feel like dying to the steel watch right. That would be one hell of a fight. Plus, I know this place is trapped all to hell. It would be so hard, and this is already on tactician mode.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while, at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colorful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Alright, why is the crown failing?
It's not. but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Alright. I'm not really afraid of her, but what are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Well, it's going to take a lot to make me trust you.
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketheric. Insight check? Yeah. I know, it's a load of... He's gonna stab you in the back the first chance he gets, almost certainly.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Well, I've got a dilemma. If I agree, chances are Orin's going to find out, and Lae'zel will die. As much as I don't like the thought of former lovers meeting terrible ends, I would, rather not have that happen, actually. I'm going to F5 again, I guess. I kind of hate this because I didn't go talk to him last time. I think after my first go around, Lae'zel got kidnapped, and I just went straight after to rescue her. I did not wait. Which could have been, on hindsight, a bad idea, but I don't know.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise, but you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
An imposter? But who in the hell's...
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Yeah, she took someone. I need to find her.
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash.
I say nothing.
The council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Oh, I'm sure Karlach is absolutely furious. But that gives us time. Also, there's a lot of innocent people, more or less, in here. At least I hope they are. They could be infected, but I have no idea to know for certain.
So there you have it. Lord Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
I can't wait to flatten him.
Not if I get to him first. How could all these people cheer for him like that? Can't they see what a chancer he is?
People are scared. They'll do whatever it takes to feel safe, and fortunately, that's often true.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this, and it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
I know, Karlach, I agree. But if I was to trip him and into aggroing right here and now, I would have 4, 5, 6, 7 back there, maybe 8, plus a bevy of traps in here that I would have dealt with, plus Gortash and the Duke himself. Not gonna lie, that might end up being the death of me. Because these things are pretty durable. And at 267 hit points each, yeah, I don't know if I'd walk away from that one.
Something's on my mind.
Your father, once the Grand Duke, now a pawn in the Absolute's game. Your infected minds smolder in each other's presence.
My dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me, just as Gortash said you would. Father and son, unstoppable generals. Together, we will usher in a new dawn. What is a hero, my son, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. You, Gortash, and I will ignite the final spark, my son. And that is the greatest of goods.
This is actually really sad.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
Help me.
Your tadpole seizes. The prism stills. Ravengard's empty eyes meet yours.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Torill's first and only grand city.
Huh, okay. I'll give this a shot. 2! Don't roll 1! Oh wow, I can get...
Next comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Raven Guard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Raven Guard, the real Raven Guard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then? Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Floric's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
Looking ahead.
Alright. I think we're done here.
They'll catch a break.
I'm gonna go after Orin. Gortash is gonna be last again. As much as I don't like either one, Orin is, in my opinion, far, far worse.
The parasite binds your mind to Wyll's. Your memories of talking with Ravengard become his.
You spoke with my father. Incredible. To hear his voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Alright. So on this particular note, I think I'm going to break episode here. Thank you for watching. We're going to go back into the lower city and probably knock out a few quests in that region and see what happens. We're going to begin the search for Orin and see if we can try to find her. Until the next episode, take care.